Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Look at this spread of coins. Doesn't this just get you excited seeing tons of graded stuff? Silver, banknotes, all sorts of really cool stuff just spread out. All the possibilities, they're endless.
NGC is the sponsor of the Silverpicker YouTube channel, and Whatnot is the sponsor of today's video. Thank you both for your support.
Anyway, if you didn't know already, everything that you see in this video, well, almost everything I should say, is going to be for sale at my next Whatnot auction, which is going to be part of this incredible event that Whatnot is hosting, a 2-day event called the Coin Show Hall. And basically what that is it's hundreds of amazing sellers that are coming together on Whatnot for a 2-day event on January 17th to January 18th this coming week to show off all the different things that they bought at local coin shows over the past few months that they're going to be basically paying it forward and selling and giving away to all of you guys, to all the people that are going to come to their Whatnot auctions. And I'm going to be participating in that. And I am going to be streaming starting at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, Saturday evening, January 18th, 2025. You don't want to miss it. Now, if I'm getting ahead of myself, if you don't know what Whatnot is an incredible live video auction app in which bidders and sellers come together in real time to buy and sell all sorts of cool collectibles. Obviously, I'm mostly into coins and precious metals, but they've got trading cards, comic books, sports cards, video games. Basically, if you collect it, they've got it. And if you use my link, whatnot.com/invite/silverpicker to download the app, you get $15 in Whatnot credit to spend on anything you want. And by the way, I always have tons and tons of cool stuff in my buy it now for 15 bucks. Like right now, they've got this $15 Walking Liberty half dollar. So basically you just download the app, use my link, get your 15 bucks credit, and you can walk away with a Walking Liberty half dollar. Or you can come to my auction this week, again, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, January 18th, this Saturday. Come, and there's going to be tons of stuff. Almost everything you see here, I'm going to be starting at just $1. So you could walk away with some incredible stuff, either a $15 discount on a bigger ticket item, or you can get 3 $5 items for all I know. There's tons and tons of stuff. Oh yeah, by the way, if you guys want to be a seller on Whatnot as well, Whatnot has actually opened it up to anybody who wants, and you can use my seller invite link, whatnot.com/invite/seller/silverpicker, and you will get matched up to $150 of your first sale. So that means if you sell 150 bucks worth of trading cards, coins, comic books, whatever, Whatnot will actually pay you $300. You don't want to miss that opportunity. So anyway, without further ado, let's take a look at all the things that I'm going to be selling and giving away. So actually, there are 3 different ways to get free silver coins coming to this auction. So the first one you just learned about, which is using my link to download the app and get 15 bucks. The second are through my incredible giveaways. Now, normally I give away like $200 worth of coins at every single one of my auctions, but because this is a special event for the Coin Show Hall event, I'm going big and I am giving away $750 worth of giveaways, tons and tons of coins. And I'm going to show you most of them here, but I want to leave a couple of things for surprise for the people that actually show up. So first of all, I'm giving away 4 sets of star notes. Now, these are really basic. It's 5 star notes per pack, and these come from my Currency Quest episode. So if you missed that on my channel, I've been doing this incredible project where I've been going to local banks, withdrawing cash, and searching through them to try and collect the 59 rarest $1 bills ever printed just from circulation. And I decided that all of my extra star notes I'm going to give away at my Whatnot auction. So I'm going to do at least 4 packs of 5 given away just for showing up. By the way, you don't have to buy anything to be entered to win that. You just have to show up to the auction and click enter giveaway, and you've got a shot at winning that. Plus, I'm going to be giving away a bunch of other smaller items like that. But these 6 items, these 6 graded coins by NGC, also shout out to NGC, they're another sponsor of my channel, though these I purchased myself, I'm going to be giving away every single one of these. Now, normally, I do 1 buyer appreciation giveaway per auction, which means that I do an auction, I do giveaways that are open to everybody, you just have to click the giveaway button, but I always do 1 big ticket item at the end for anybody that purchased something. So if you buy something, whether it's $1, whether it's from the buy it now, 15 bucks, you can even use your credit, your $15 credit, or whether you buy anything at my auction, you get entered to win one of my buyer appreciation giveaways. However, this time, I'm doing 5 buyer appreciation giveaways, and each one is worth about $100. Each one is going to be an ancient coin graded by NGC. And this one's my favorite. There's a bunch. I'll show you all of them, but this one's my favorite. This is a Judean Pruta, and look what this is. This is from 76 BC, 103 to 76 BC. That's the range of when this coin could have been minted. And this is a biblical coin. This is what's called a widow's mite. It's a Pruta from ancient Judea, from ancient Israel. And this was like sort of the penny of the time. This was the penny of the time, yes. So if you're wondering if this is the kind of thing that, people in the Bible, like Jesus in the New Testament, for instance, used, yeah, well, these are those coins. And this is mentioned, actually, you can see here, in Mark and Luke, in those two Gospels. So this is going to be given away to somebody as a buyer appreciation, which means, again, you can buy a $1 item and be entered to win this, or you can even spend no money, use the credit from downloading the app using my link, and get a chance to win that. I'm really into ancient coins these days, and I got a whole bunch of them. So these 4 will also be buyer appreciation. So now, basically, anybody who buys something, and like usually it's not like a ton of different people. People usually buy something and then they get into it and start buying more. So like let's say there's 25 people that buy something. That means that, look, you have a 5 in 25 chance. So what is that? A 20% chance of winning one of these, right? That's really, really incredible. Now, I'm going to leave the math up to you guys once we find out how many people actually make purchases for my auctions, but this is really incredible. So basically, I'm giving away 2 coins from the Seleucid kingdom. This is BC era. This is from 113 to 95 BC. And these are Byzantine coins. These ones are anonymous phalluses. These ones are absolutely beautiful. They have a depiction of Jesus Christ on one side, and then there's an inscription on the other side. So first of all, if you're religious, obviously this is very interesting. But as a historical piece or anything, just as a coin, obviously we're numismatists for all sorts of different reasons. But these are incredibly, incredibly cool. And these are going to be given away, like I said, as buyer appreciation. So we've got 5 different buyer appreciation giveaways this time. $500 worth of buyer appreciation giveaways. This one's not a buyer appreciation giveaway. This is a really, really cool graded Indian Tonga Portuguese coin. It's an MS64 red from 1947. Beautiful, beautiful coin. And that one's also like a $60 coin. That's just that one you just have to show up to be entered. And the rest of the ones where you have to just show up to enter, those ones are going to be surprises. So it's like another $150 worth of giveaways that I'm going to be showing. So those are the giveaways. So remember, I said that there are 3 ways: the $15 credit for using my link, entering the giveaways, and one more thing, which some of you will know, things that are in this box. But you're going to have to stick around to the end of the video to find out. So hold your horses, hold your horses. In the meantime, let's take a look at all the different things that I'm going to be selling. So these are probably the most interesting things. So let's just dive right in there, right? I don't have to slow roll everything in the video, right? So over here, we have a box of NGC slabs. Here we have a bunch as well. And these are all of these different Morgan silver dollars that I personally sent in for grading. And they are spectacular. So we've got an MS63 1883 $1. And by the way, we also have some serious key dates, right? Take a look at this. This is the key date of the series. This is an 1893S. Now granted, it's in G6 condition, but even in this condition, this is like a $4,000 coin. Now, most of my auctions, I start at $1, right? And I just let it rip. But for some of these really, really high ticket items, I'm gonna have to take offers. So basically, come ready. If you see something that you're interested in, come ready with an offer and we'll make a deal on the spot for some of these higher ticket ones, right? So this one's like a $4,000 coin. Make me an offer on it and we'll see what happens. But we've got a ton of stuff like, I mean, look at this. This is also like a $1,000 coin. This is an 1892 Carson City, an AU53. What else we got over here? VF35, this one's an 1894. This is also like a $1,000 coin. So we've got some really, really high-end stuff. 1885 Carson City. I mean, we've got Carson Cities coming out of our noses. This is a mint state Carson City Morgan dollar graded by NGC. A bunch of also ones that are details coins. Like, for example, even some of the details coins. Like this one's a really nice bargain because it's a beautiful looking coin and would be much more valuable, if it actually got a grade. But this one's like a $100 coin. That one I'll probably start at $1 and just see where it goes. But this coin, for instance, this is XF Details. It's an 1889 Carson City. And even just as a cleaned coin, this thing is worth $2,500, which is a great coin for somebody who wants, to finish out their set, because has beautiful eye appeal, but you're not going to be paying the $6,000 that it would cost for, an XF coin with a grade. So anyway, we've got a ton. I mean, look at this. We've got 28 of these Morgan silver dollars that are like all key dates, Carson Cities, all sorts of cool stuff. Some of them I'm going to start just at $1 and see where it goes. But for the really high ticket ones, that are like, $1,000 and more, those ones I'm going to take offers on. I also have a bunch of these modern nickels. I bought a big collection of modern US graded coins from PCGS, and these are my last 4 items. I mean, they sold like hotcakes at my last few auctions. I had like 50 of them, and these are the last of them. I think these ones are about like 35 each. Some of them I think are in the like teens. These ones I think are like 15 to 20. This one I think is like 35, but pretty sweet. We've got a bunch of currency, unusual looking currency as well that I'll show in a little bit. But we already talked about some of the ancient coins. Oh, we didn't talk. We talked about the ancient giveaways. But I also have 15 different ancient coins that I'm going to be selling as well, including more Widow's Mites. So we've got more of these Judean coins. So even if you don't win one, you'll have a chance to purchase them. These go for about $100 each, about 80 to 120 a piece. I also have other things from the Seleucid Kingdom, Roman Empire. I mean, look at the beautiful condition of these coins. I mean, you can see so much detail. I mean, it is absolutely wild. These are spectacular coins. And I mean, look, this one is 1,700 years old, and it looks like, a beautiful, beautiful coin that you can see a ton of detail on. I mean, look at this one. You can see incredible detail on this. Also, another 1,700-year-old coin. It's really spectacular, and these guys I'm probably going to start at $1 as well. I've got 15 of them from all different eras of ancient history, from ancient Rome, ancient Judea, Byzantine Empire, Seleucid Empire, all sorts of other stuff. And then a little bit newer, but still very cool, I bought a big collection of Ottoman Empire silver coins. These are all hammered Ottoman Empire silver coins, and these range in age from like the 1600s to the early 1800s. They're all hold, but I'm going to start each of these at $1 and see where we go with them. They're really, really cool. Look at that. These are all from the Ottoman Empire. So like Proto-Turkey and its surroundings. Very cool. I mean, look how these sound. Don't these sound amazing? Anyway, we got more to look at. Okay, so here we won't go into too much detail, but I've got a bunch of just junk silver. I've got US junk silver. I've got Canadian junk silver. I've got some British threepences that are in really nice shape, actually. Oh, this is really cool. So this I bought at auction. This is not gold. This is gold plated, but it is made to look like a gold coin. And it is actually, it's not in amazing shape, but it is actually from Piaget, the luxury watch company. So look at that. It says Swiss made over there, Piaget Horloge. I don't know what that means, but anyway, Horloge is like watchmakers, but from Geneva, Swiss watchmakers, very cool historic piece. So I'm going to be selling that. Oh, this is also really cool. I mean, all the stuff is cool. This is a 1790 Mexican real. I don't remember where I got this. I just found this sort of in my pile of stuff that I had never categorized. So I have no recollection of where I got this, but I'm going to be passing it on to one of you guys. 1790 from Mexico, or Spain, I should say. But before I get to the currency, which is what we'll end on before we go back to that Christmas box, this guy that I showed you, these are really cool. And these guys I got from my buddy Christian from Treasure Town. He has an amazing coin YouTube channel as well. You should check it out if you've never seen it. But these are what are called Condor tokens. So Condor tokens are from like the late 1700s in Britain. So, England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, etc. And basically, these are similar to US Civil War tokens. And not because they're related to war, but in the sense that these coins were privately minted small currency that were used because there were currency shortages. There was coinage shortages for commerce in the US during the Civil War, and prior to that in England. So there were private companies that were making these beautiful, I mean, look at this, absolutely gorgeous small coinage. So this is, it says Norwich Castle. So this is Norwich Castle, and it has this beautiful, like these two sheep lying next to each other. I'm actually considering, this one's from 1811. I kind of want to hold on to these. Anyway, we'll talk more about these Condor tokens at the actual auction, because there's going to be a lot of interesting things to talk about. By the way, a lot of people just come to the auction to hang out. They don't even have to buy anything. Just come if you want to learn and hang out and meet some cool people. I mean, we're constantly talking in the comments, and it's live, so you get a chance to interact with me, and it's a lot of fun. I have a bunch of people I probably have 20, 30 people that come to all of my auctions, and we all know each other really well at this point, and it's really, really fun. So anyway, let's get to these last bits. So I have a few of these 1870s era Pennsylvania banknotes. So these are they're kind of like between currency and checks. And like you can see, this one's from 1882, this one's from 1877, 1871, etc. And they're from local banks, and they're really cool. I mean, look at this. How freaking cool is that? This is very unusual stuff. So talk about unusual. Well, how about this? This, I don't want to take it out of the case right now, but this is scrip, which is kind of also like privately minted currency. And this one's from 1933, and it is made physically out of leather. The actual bill is made out of sheepskin. That is so unbelievably cool, and it's worth about $50. So that's really awesome. And then I have a small collection of military currency. So here, the top stuff, these are all US military currency. This is so cool. This is the last of it. I had a whole bunch. They sold like hotcakes at my last auction. These are my last ones. So these are intended to be used on US military bases around the world. I think this one is from either I think this one's from the Korean War era, maybe World War II, I can't remember. But I have a whole bunch of it, and that's the last of it. I also have World War II Japanese government era. This is like sort of from their colonies, Japanese 10 centavos. I think this was intended to be used like in the Philippines, and a whole bunch of other stuff. These are really, really cool. They were called banana currency back in the day. This one is a $5 note, and they're really cool. So I've got a whole bunch of stuff like that. So if you're into militaria or you're a history buff, that's for you. All right, last but not least, let's take a look at this tin. What is in this tin? Some of you know, but this is my box of random giveaway coins and stickers. So this is something that everybody who buys something at my auction will get. Whether you buy something in my Buy It Now during the auction, or you bid on something and win it, anybody who buys something, if you are a first-time buyer, so it's not literally everybody, but if you're a first-time buyer, you will get one of these random coins. So why am I saying coins? These are silver picker stickers, and each one has a random coin on the back. So some of them are foreign coins, some of them, this one's a safe, this one's a silver. So about 1 in 10 are silver. This is a war nickel, of course, and there's all sorts of other stuff. What's that one? This is a Hong Kong coin. There's all sorts of random cool stuff in here, and you get a random one for being a first-time buyer. So basically, if you're a first-time buyer, you could walk away with a ton of stuff. So again, if you use my link, whatnot.com/invite/silverpicker, you download the app, you get $15. Check, right? You come, you buy anything, you get one of these stickers and a random coin. Check. And you get entered to win one of my buyer appreciation giveaways, or any of the other giveaways as well. Check, check. So there are a ton of ways to get free coins, but there's also a ton of ways to buy really awesome stuff from me and the other sellers during this amazing event. 2-day event, January 17th to 18th. Obviously, I want you guys to save your money and come to mine on January 18th at 5 p.m. It's this coming Saturday, 2025. You don't want to miss it, 5 p.m. Eastern time. Be there or be square. I got a lot more awesome stuff coming down the pike, so stay tuned, and until then, Silver Picker out.
A huge thank you to all of my wonderful patrons. You guys are amazing. If you're not yet a patron and want to become one, the links are below, and I can't wait to meet you in our private Discord server.